already started walking, and I missed it.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, my family, my friends, my treasures. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you have some hydration, some sacrifices, because remember, your body's a temple and deserves to be fed and made offerings to. Because you are your own deity, you are in charge of your destiny, and you are here to entertain and enjoy yourself.
Walked past Thurless old shop and tripped over one of his stupid
So,
wires.
remember to check out my socials. I post updates on my schedule on Twitter, as well as anything outside of streaming.
Get around it.
I post funny clips from my Twitch streams over on my TikTok, as well as other TikTok videos too. We are currently on the MC quest, so finishing up from our little side quest of... Shut up. Let's see here. We got distracted last time, and so we have to finish up this. We almost died a few times, it's fine. Not completed. Alright, so first things first. Override a charger.
They're riled up now.
Oh shit! Just not trying to do that. No, you bitch. You fucking tried. That's fine. Let's go around this.
Careful now.
Alright. Got ourselves a charger. And we're just gonna run past everything. Because having a mount is a lot faster than getting point A to point B. Okay. So we've actually been over here. So let's keep going. This is definitely a lot faster than if I was running.
Barren light. Last part of the Sundom before the Forbidden West. A Karja horn. And that means the embassy's starting soon.
There's a quest up there. Yeah, we can wait to do that though.
Don't need a machine in there. Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. But first, it might be worth taking a look around too.
Savior, tell me,
It's me.
are you seeking passage into no man's land by any chance?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure out west. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that knows the lay of the land.
You're not afraid of the Tanakh?
Terrified. But I carry out most of my business in no man's land. Neutral territory and all that. Barren Light is our port of entry. When its doors aren't closed for the embassy. I was hoping your arrival meant they might be opening soon. I've got a business to run, after all.
I want that embassy to happen as much as you do. Believe me, I'm working on it.
Yes, we're working on it.
Good to know. And keep us in mind. If you do manage to open the way, our main camp will be just past Barren Light. We'll buy any scrap you've got on you. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West. Guaranteed.
All right. Maybe later then.
If you could get those blasted gates open.
He sounds sketchy as fuck.
Guess I'm not the only one who wants to get those gates open.
I think I can just restock right here for some of my stuff. Okay. We got a person to talk to right there.
There's Errand. Looks like he's had a few.
That broken ribs will do that to you.
Right.
Gentlemen,
That's our cue.
taking the edge off?
Well, if the end of the world's coming, I don't be sober for it. Now, let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So whatever you need, ask away.
He's getting pretty sour and bitter.
How have things been since I...
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Voidis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seemed the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, it was the rowdiest funeral since since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all under the table.
Such an emotional game.
What do you know about the embassy?
Oh, you know, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tanakh. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind. What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
Man.
You got it. Tanakh made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
I better get going.
Right, you know, I have to do
He's depressed as fuck,
Aloy
man.
things. Maybe just don't disappear completely this time.
no promises.
I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me...
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
don't count on it.
Don't count on it.
Be careful out there, Aloy.
I like Aaron, but he's really depressing to me right now. What do we got here? Small valuables chest. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so we gotta literally go on this ramp. Here's my question. Why are you washing cobblestones? Like, inside of the building I understand, but why are you washing them outside?
Savior. You're my
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse... they're here in the Daunt.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the Elite. I saw one of our sentries, Lorovic, sneaking off to meet with one. I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me. And then Lorovic tried to kill me. I... fought back. It was him or me.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Lorovic to the Eclipse. And since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him to death.
What makes you so sure Lorovic was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay.
Weeks ago, during a shift change, some trespassers slipped through the gate. By the time anyone noticed, they were halfway out the canyon. Nozar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the Tenakth take care of them, he said.
Nozar's not one to be sidetracked. He tightened up the patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
But I couldn't stop thinking about it. None of us are careless out here, meaning someone left it open on purpose. And Lorovic, well, he's always grumbling about officers. But on this, he was too quiet. And after the incident, he started acting different, jumpy. So when I spotted him sneaking out of the barracks after hours, I followed. I found him arguing with a stranger, and when Lorovic mentioned the Eclipse, I tried getting closer, but they heard me. The stranger took off, and Lorovic lunged at me with his knife. Instincts took over. Sentries heard the scuffle and found me standing over his body.
Okay.
Why don't you believe him?
We combed the woods. Searched Larovic's bunk. Searched it again. Didn't find anything. Look. Conover's a good man. I don't believe he murdered Larovic in cold blood. But Nozar only listens to facts. And that fact is, Conover killed his fellow sentry. He doesn't deny it. Right?
No, but more Eclipse are out there.
And considering there's no evidence backing up this Eclipse story, well, we can't question a dead man. Nozar's on edge with the upcoming embassy and doesn't want distractions. But hey, if you find a bunch of Eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot in the woods, please do let us know.
All right.
The meeting you witnessed. Did you hear anything else about their plans?
No. But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across the river.
A dozen soldiers have already searched it, Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
Shadows from the past. A new side quest. Not doing that right now.
Walk it up, huh?
Yeah. Got work to do.
Lighten up, Paiv. You've got a thick wall of...
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed.
Why?
Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. Now we're open, once the Tanakh have left.
You said something about Tanakh marshals.
Okay,
Who are
let's
they?
figure out what's
They're
going
the
on.
tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paiv over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Okay.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long
And then we
way to
gotta
go.
walk slowly.
The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvund was thrilled.
That's suspicious.
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
If I would have tried to come up here, I'm pretty sure I would have been turned away.
Brace yourself. And good luck.
Move faster, boy. Like, you make walking painful.
Believes we can have peace with these barbarians is beyond me.
Agreed.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Oh. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the third clan arrives and the Tenakth horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
We can wait, or we can go now.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Varl. Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior! I don't care if it's the Dowager Queen herself! The gate stays sealed until that horn blows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Take it easy on yourself.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's
happening? You know, the
Orders.
usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
Gates.
Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
You know the usual.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
God damn it.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tenakth, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Just no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least
Well, at
you
least you
have
have some backup.
I guess I
Right.
do. We'll see
No,
how
at
it
least you have
goes.
some backup. I like their armor.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your
I want his sword.
by turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away.
Wait, what? I'm confused.
A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav.
I'm
Once
confused.
of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the Setting Sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles.
Okay.
But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
Okay.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Yes, I want to hear
We
it.
have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. They paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hikaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate.
Now, I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hikaro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hikaro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
Okay.
You said the
This is
Kulrut
interesting.
is a Tenakth's trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hikaro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge.
Part executioner. Interesting.
I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did. until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tanakh. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tanakh for hating them.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tanakh, especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekarro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
The Karja talk about Hekarro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tanakh is a lot different than how they do.
Okay.
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tanakh and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
I want to see if we can get different melee weapons in this game. Because I kind of hope we do.
But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tanakh lands. A task so important, and it's just the 2 of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone.
Okay.
He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Hey, look at that! Wait, do we get to join one of these clans? That would be cool.
Brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tanakh can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja. But enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No! The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Okay. So it looks like this is the part we'll be finishing up today, and then we'll have to finish this
The Karja
next
have opened
time.
the gates.
Because we're reaching my time limit here. So we'll finish up this cutscene, finish up whatever talking needs to be done before the quest gets resolved to go to the next phase. Because I don't know if it's going to be a phase quest or
As
not.
the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Akaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Akaro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
What? What is that? Why can she control it?
Lancers! Form up!
What?
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav, come with us now, or not at all.
Archers! Light
So he goes with them. So this is not how I anticipated this part being!
Archers! Keep them back!
Like, there's no corruption on those creatures, there's nothing.
Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
What the fuck?
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
Yeah, honestly, I'd kill him too, though.
Karja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will! I don't have a shot!
Big cutscene. I don't know if I'll actually be able to do anything in this or not. Oh, come on!
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Lancers! Take the center!
Okay, now we're gonna be fighting.
Get ready!
Kill the rebels.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come! Time to fight.
I should fire at the machine riders on the field.
Let's do this. Wish I knew.
Drawing on her now! Man down! Damn it, the rider's still alive!
Alright, come on.
Aloy, here's some ammo. Got him in my sight.
Come on. Oh, shit.
Check on them!
All right, try that again.
Come on.
Help them! Here it comes! Concentrate on that rider!
Come on.
Marshal down! Down, down!
Hey, how's that armor?
Attack! Hostile sighted!
Another one falls!
Rebel charger, grab it.
For the sacred lands!
Shit.
Do you need ammo? I've got this!
Man down!
Aloy! I can use some help!
I have that Easterner!
Now finish them!
Okay, okay, alright.
Cut them all down! Concentrate on that rider!
Ow!
Hope it hurts!
Ammo for you! We got this!
They chose the wrong side!
There we go. Oh, come on. Brutal. What? What?
It's you and me now, Varl.
We've survived worse!
Over here!
Ah, what the fuck?
Target the Outlander! You'll suffer!
Now they're scared!
Cover them!
Holy shit.
Outlander is down! Aloy!
Okay, well, this was not anticipated to being what I was going to be ending on. I literally have to finish this before I can end.
Here's ammo.
Ooh.
One down.
Ooh.
We got this. Come on. You fight without order.
Oh shit! Oh, come on! I was killed by a bristleback. Target and remove its tusks with tear to impair its attacks, or shoot its rear cancers with corresponding elements. Elemental arrows to trigger a reaction.
Contact.
Oh, come on! I don't even have time to do anything. Trying to get different ammo and get to my health potions and shit.
I'll take this one. Enemy spotted.
Get to your positions!
Aloy, here's some ammo.
Ooh.
It definitely helps.
Fine.
One down. We got this. Target her.
Come on, come on, come on.
Another one down. We can win this. Attack! Now! Pin her down! You're going down! Got her!
No, no, no!
One cut at a time. Careful, Aloy.
No! Ow, you bitch! Whoa, what the fuck happened there?
I have to get back and help him.
What? How did I... What the fuck happened there?
Help them out!
Like I jumped to go out of the way of something and
Another one down.
fucking
We can win this.
climb, bitch. Jump. I don't know what the fuck happened there, but... Okay. Have that. Oh! Oh shit! Get out of that fucking machine!
Each hit weakens the core.
What the fuck?
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Really? Come on!
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
Ooh!
I can break through his shield if I damage enough.
Fucking corner! I'm stuck in a fucking corner!
Give it up!
Seriously? That was bullshit. I couldn't get out of the fucking corner.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
Ow!
You shouldn't pick fights.
You're not stopping me! Gotta get through that shield. To break his guard. There, now's my chance.
Oh shit!
Gotta break that shield. His shield's regenerated. Gotta take down that shield.
Come on.
Shield's gone. He's vulnerable.
No!
That shield's not gonna save you.
Come on, come on.
Gotta break through his block.
Shit!
Much better.
No! No! Guy's got a fucking huge ass reach.
Gotta get through that shield. There, he's exposed. Give it up. Now's my chance.
Boom! Fun. Oh, fuck, man.
Your turn. Come down here and face me.
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day!
Okay, so now we see that they have the markings on them of being controlled.
Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Wow, he lost an arm.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
Come on. Like, that did not go as I planned.
I got you.
Or that I expected at all. What's going on now? Oh. So it's like gauging a couple days.
It's salvage time, boys.
Okay, another cutscene.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Holy shit.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Vishav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know.
But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why...
It's, hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
About Vashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tanakh. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tanakh.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
Okay.
It's too bad about Nazar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way.
I mean, he did.
I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Vashav called Regala a rival. Someone that Tanakh chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Vashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tanakh weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tanakh.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
Okay.
You said the Tanakh lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then new Taru farmlands.
So we're gonna finish up this talking, and then it'll be the end of today.
Their territory
Just because
split into three
this
clans:
was not expected.
Desert, lowland, and sky.
I was not expecting to have this go this
The
long.
embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other two clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tanakh territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tanakh really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tanakh further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tanakh. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
Okay.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tanakh used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tanakh agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Asuram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call No Man's Land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
Okay.
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Okay, so we leveled up a couple levels, actually. Got a bunch of skill points. There's a bonfire this way. Face paint unlocked. Karja blazon. Interesting. Shield wing is an energy-based glider repurposed from machine technology. Hold square while in the air to deploy and glide. Tap circle to stop gliding. Okay, confirm. Alright. Completed main quest, the embassy. Quick save.
So, this is the Forbidden West.
Alright. We're able to actually finish this quest.
The coordinates from the spires should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would.
Alright then. Alright, so do another quick save. Alright everybody, if you've lasted this long, don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe, don't forget that notification bell so you know when I go live or post and upload. We have a lot of this journey to go through, and I hope to share this journey with all of you. Don't forget to check out my socials. I am on Twitter, TikTok, Discord, as well over on Twitch. Be sure to check me out over there. I post more content over there than I do over here right now, just because work is busy. And I stream usually on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and at least one point during the weekend over on Twitch. I currently have a raffle giveaway going. Be sure to pop into my Twitch stream and join that. The only way to win is if you are a follower and winning as much gold and in the chat as you possibly can. So be sure to follow me on Twitter for more updates on things I'm doing outside of streaming, as well as any updates to schedules or any changes being made. Glad to have you here. Stay hydrated. Eat some sacrifices, because remember, your body's a temple, and it deserves to be treated as such. So make those offerings, and treat yourselves kindly. Remember, you are loved, you are valid, you are welcome. And this has been another journey into the Forbidden West with your favorite non-binary, Kairos Larkiel.